Now let's discuss, where is the Bitcoin price likely to be after the successful launch of the BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF. I'm going to be providing you some of these predictions from the top asset managers in the world. So let's break this down. But first, I want to share with you this, as you can see on your screen, the peak price of Bitcoin every year since 2015. Now in 2015, it was trading at 465 bucks. The following year, 2016, which was the year of the halving, it almost doubled to $977. Then from 2016 to 2017, almost 20x. Good Lord. And that was the year I actually got involved in Bitcoin. I'd love to know what year you got involved. Let me know in that live chat, fam. So yeah, we almost hit that peak of $20,000, and that served as the all-time high for quite some time. In 2018, it was 18,344. In 2019, it was just shy of 13,000. So we dropped some in that bear market. And in 2020, it was 28,837, which was again another year of the halving. So you can see a pattern here. The year of the halving, we pump, and then the year following the halving, check that out, 67,617. If my memory serves me correct, I think we were closer to 69,000, but I guess it all depends what exchange they're using for these numbers. But that's the current all-time high, which we hit back in November of 2021. And then in 2022, it was 47,800. And thus far this year, it's almost 36,000, as we broke out just the other day, just shy of 36 G's. I think it was like 35,990, and we did a live Bitcoin watch party here on the channel. How many of you were a part of that? Let me know. So the $1 million question, what's your prediction for the Bitcoin price peak for this year? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the predictions from the top asset managers in the world, quoting CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin price predictions following the potential ETF approval. We know everyone's excited for the spot Bitcoin ETF approval. Here are some of the price predictions if ETF apps are approved. First and foremost, Skybridge Capital, which I believe is Anthony Scaramucci's company, they're predicting a price range between $150,000 and $250,000 per coin. We also have Fundstrat, which I believe is Thomas Lee's company, predicting 150,000 Bitcoin price action. We have Morgan Creek Capital, which I believe is a part of Pompliano. Shout out to Pomp, predicting 150,000 Bitcoin price action. We have Standard Chartered, which the largest shareholder of this company, by the way, happens to be BlackRock. If you didn't know, BlackRock owns over 80% of the companies in the S&P 500, meaning a major player in all of these companies, which is wild to even comprehend. But anyways, they're predicting 120,000 Bitcoin price post-halving. We also have Crypto Quant projecting 50 to 73,000 here in the short term, along with Matrixport also calling for 40 to 56,000 here in the short term. I think obviously a lot of these targets are inevitable, as we've already blown past some of these in the previous cycle. I think 250,000 is a lock for the cycle peak, but let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And I got some more projections for you for 2024. Well, Kathy Wood has 3 different levels of projections. She has her 1.48 million projection for 2030, which is the bull case. She has the bear case, which is still above 260,000. And then she has the, what's the other case called? I forget, but the mid one, which is virtually in the middle. Now, Mike Novogratz is projecting a 500,000 Bitcoin price. We have Tim Draper, the billionaire venture capitalist, who has been projecting 250,000 Bitcoin price target for quite some time. We have Standard Chartered, who I previously mentioned, projecting 120,000. We have Pantera Capital with Dan Moorhead projecting 148,000 for the King Crypto. Tom Lee, 180,000. I guess it depends on which prediction we're talking about. We have Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, projecting anywhere from 100,000 to $1 million, depending upon the exact date. We have Adam Back, who put his money where his mouth is. He actually bet some Bitcoin that the Bitcoin price is likely to reach $100,000 by March 31st of 2024, which is right before the halving, which is set to occur. We have Arthur Hayes, who's projecting anywhere from 70,000, very short term, to $1 million. I've covered projections from Arthur Hayes that that even exceed that. And then we have JP Morgan Chase, who the CEO is Jamie the Tapeworm Dimon, projecting 45,000 here for the short term, which I think is most likely we're going to break above 45,000 potentially here in November. But what are your thoughts, fam? Let's not forget, Moonvember never disappoints. Now, fun fact, if we were to average all of these bullish price predictions, the Bitcoin price would be around $265,500 per coin. I want to know if you feel this will be accurate. I think that's a very doable target. I think very realistic. I don't think that's too far-fetched, but I'd love to know your thoughts, fam.